Costs can be calculated once the critical path has been established. The mismatch between the intended and reported uses of the instrument has become clear. Could you pass the material to students that are in your row? The modern approach to the problem is to stress the symbolic side of human nature. The country has been heavily subsidized. The most modern agricultural equipment is now extremely expensive. The nearest automatic teller is in front of anatomy labs. Critics want the government to take this one stage further and ban the film altogether. The new English classes will start next Monday morning. Detailed analysis of population growth has revealed some alarming predictions. The new drug will be tested in North America. Distance learning has become far more popular these days. The new hypothesis needs to be tested with a new controlled experiment. Do analysts really think the producing energy is largely responsible for current environmental problems? The new timetable will be posted on the website before class starts. Dr. Green's office has been moved to the second floor of the building. The next semester has many demanding courses. Does the college refectory offer vegetarian dishes on a daily basis? Does the professor keep regular office hours? Does the university have an ice hockey team? The office said Dr. Smith will arrive later today. Doing this research makes me think of the purpose of science. The opposition has so far been unresponsive to our proposal. Don't forget to do a campus tour on the first week of your semester. The original Olympic game is one kind of original festival. The original Olympic Games were celebrated as religious festivals. Dr. Green's office has been moved to the second floor of the building. The part of the story is the story of my father. During that period, heavy industry grew rapidly in the north of the country. During the next few centuries, London became one of the most powerful and prosperous cities in Europe. The pollution level in New Delhi has reached an alarming level. Eating too much can lead to many health problems. The professor has promised to put his lecture notes online. Economy of scale is the increase in efficiency that occurs when more goods are produced. The program depends entirely on private funding. The psychology department is looking for volunteers to be involved in research projects. The elephant is the largest mammal on the land. The purpose is to build new houses for local people. Environmentalism is a category in which universities are competing. The buildings looked lovely in the bright sunshine. The real reason for global hunger is not the lack of food, but poverty. Establishing and retaining intellectual leadership clearly takes strong management skills. The recent study has thrown out the validity of the argument. Even with the permit, finding a parking spot on campus is still impossible. The recent technical advances have not only been big, they have also been fast. Every year, students pass biology course easily. The research looked at neighborhood cooperative schemes such as community gardens. Exam results will be available next week from the course office. The research paper should begin with a thorough review of the literature. Extra seminars are to be scheduled to assist you with revision. The result of the study will be published next month. Factors such as cost and function influence the design of the bridge. The results of the study underscored the discoveries from early detection. Farmers do not always receive market price for agricultural goods. The results will be available in the main course and online. Fees are heavily discounted and bursaries are available for delegates. The Romans left in 410 at the beginning of the 5th century. Government policies, though tough, have been a blessing in disguise. The School of Arts and Design has an open day on Thursday next week. The seminar on writing skills has been cancelled. He kept giving me suggestive looks. The seminar will be on the next week of the quarter. He started his tutorial presentation right on time. The seminar will now take place a week on Tuesday. He was not the only one to call for legal reform in the 16th century. The smart city is an idea that has captured the imagination of governments all over the world. Here is only one example, but there are lots of others. The smoke from these contributed a great deal to the air pollution. Higher numbers of patients were infected than during previous outbreaks of the illness. The student housing is of very high quality but still affordable. However, this method is problematic in terms of accuracy. The student welfare officer can help you with questions about exam techniques. Humans need to use energy in order to exist. The study showed that people's mood could be affected by news and weather reports. I believe children should read aloud more. The study showed that people's mood could be affected by news and weather reports. I could not save my work as my computer crashed. The technology they introduced meant that metal and leather goods were produced there for the first time. I didn't understand the author's point of view on immigration. The theoretical proposal was challenging to grasp. I don't think they support that version of the program anymore. John went rushing off down the corridor. The topic next week on our column will be the nuclear disarmament. I don't like the cheese tomato sandwich on white bread. I found a large rock and I broke through the basement window. The tutor is there to help, so do ask if you don't understand anything. I just want to let you know that I think you're the most beautiful woman that I've ever seen. The tutorial is held on the 8th of April. I know how to solve the problem, but I've been asked not to tell you. The two variables in the study were very closely correlated. I missed yesterday's lecture. Can I borrow your notes? The United Kingdom is a constitutional monarchy and parliamentary democracy. I must see him before he flies out to London for a week. The university has a world-renowned school of archaeology. I need more quotations to back up my argument. The university is working towards being more environmentally sustainable. I spoke to him in English, but I couldn't make myself understood. The university is working towards being more environmentally sustainable. I still don't understand the last sentence. The verdict depends on which side was more convincing to the jury.